Look, in this video, you're going to learn how I've had days where I made $1,200 per day. And actually, it's more than that. Like, look, here I'm literally refreshing my screen. It was in euros. So in dollars, it's like almost 1.5k. And thanks to my online business, I've been able to live a pretty sick life. I mean, I don't know what you think, but that's an awesome life. Look, first and foremost, I want you to understand something. There's 4 keys to making thousands of dollars per month in profit with your online business, or even thousands of dollars per day, just like I have. If you understand these 4 keys I'm going to share with you in today's video, you will become so wealthy. It's not even funny. Like, most people won't even believe you make that much money legally. Your dad's gonna be like, wait, did my son just start selling drugs or something? They won't even believe you. That's how crazy this stuff is. So the first key I'd like to share with you is that you want to solve a painful problem and sell what's known as a high ticket offer around that painful problem. You see, most people, it kills me to say it, but they're just being fucking dumb. Like, they want to make more money, I get it, everyone wants to, but they waste so much money and so much time focusing on the wrong opportunities. Now, you might recognize some of these business models. Dropshipping, Tik Tok Shop, Printful, like basically print on demand. You get like, you put your logo on mugs and shit, and then the company makes the product, you don't have to make it yourself. Then there's warp clipping or all this shit. Then there's having a school community, there's doing affiliate marketing, investing in crypto, etc. And technically speaking, all of these business models have merit. All of them work. However, they're not all easy, and a lot of them are way more difficult than most people make them out to be. For example, let's say you wanted to start a school community. Let's say you have a passion like fitness, cooking, gardening, whatever. You're going to sell a $20 a month community. Well, unless you have a ton of followers, it's going to be tough to make 10k per month out of literally $20 per month per client. Not to mention that a ton of people are going to cancel their subscription, which is what we call churn. So let's say you wanted to make just $5,000 a month. You know what? Just quit your job, be able to make money online remotely, and most of it is profit. Well, if you sell a $20 a month membership, you need 250 customers per month. Like, without people dropping out, like churning. So good luck getting 250 people in the first place, unless you're getting a very good amount of views on social media, which can be difficult to achieve depending on your niche. Then there's affiliate marketing. So people typically resell other people's products and they get a 10 to a 20% commission. Now, some products, they might give you a 50% commission. It happens, but you're doing the hardest part. The hardest part is selling the product. It's not making it. Anybody, like any kid, any grandmother can create a shitty, cheap product. That's it. The hard part is selling the damn product in the first place. Otherwise, everybody would be rich. I can promise you that. Most people have no clue how to sell things. And then some people are delusional enough to think if they invest $200 or $1,000 in crypto, all of their savings, all of a sudden, they'll be filthy fucking rich. Well, unless you get extremely lucky, no. And if I were you, I'd be a bit smarter than that. I would not rely on luck for my financial future and for my quality of life. Once you have a fuck ton of money, you're at least making 10k per month. And 10k per month isn't that much money. It's like the new minimum wage. Then okay, fine. Now you can invest in crypto. But before that, before you get to 10k per month, do not invest in crypto, the stock market, or worse, real estate. Because it's going to take you such a long time to actually make decent money. We want to make money as quickly as we can because we want to enjoy life. Like, sure, you can't go from day 0 having no money to day 1 like you're making 100k per month, obviously, but we want to reach it as quickly as we can. If we could reach it in like 2 years instead of 5, why would we want to wait 5 fucking years? That's wasted time we'll never get back. I think you'll agree with me on that. Then there's rope clipping, but if you look at how much commission they take, like, wow, it is insane. And also, just look at this. From whoop clips, how much we pay clippers per month? $190,000 in payouts every single month. And that can seem like it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money if you make it in your business, not if it's distributed among hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and tens of thousands of people. Like, this is distributed between tens of thousands of people. So in the end, you'd be lucky if you make $900 a month, really. And then there's Tik Tok Shop, where you basically sell products using the TikTok interface, and that can be good if, again, you get a big following, you know how to make content, which most people have no fucking idea how to do that. Like, you really have to understand, if we only had 30 days, for example, to make $10,000, any of those business models would mean we fucking fail miserably. And if we had a gun to our head, we'd lose, we'd die. Something that a ton of people don't really understand is that you only have like 24 hours a day and you can only work realistically, 8 to maybe 12 hours a day. But like, if you work 12 hours a day, your brain is going to be pretty fried and the quality of your work won't drop by a ton, believe me, because I've tried. Like, I've tried working 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I've tried working just 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. And honestly, the sweet spot is like working 2 to 4 hours a day. If you can do that, you get your highest work quality and you make the most amount of money if you pick the right business model, of course. So a high ticket offer is typically sold between $1,000 and $10,000. Now, obviously, it really depends on what you're going to sell. If you can help people like to solve really expensive business problems, you're going to sell it for $10,000. Now, if you're helping people to overcome insomnia, whatever, or you might charge a bit less, you might charge $500. But what this means is that, first of all, most of it is profit. Like, if you do this by yourself, you don't have any employees, anything, you're really going to keep like 80%, all the way up to 98% in profit. 80% would be a bit low if you do this yourself. So we've got to compare our model with most of the models I shared with you. School is the exception because it's selling digital products. But when I say high ticket offers, you can also sell like passive courses that sell automatically. And you can sell the courses for anywhere between $50 all the way to $997. That's why I had my first $997 day at 21. I sold the course passively while I was asleep. I didn't have to speak with anyone. Like, that was insane. So that's most business models. And that's our model. Us, we do things the smart way. Most people do things the stupid way. For every $10,000 we make, how much do we get to keep in profit? Well, if you're doing this by yourself, you can have 95% profit margins, meaning every time you make 10K, you keep $9,500 in profit. Whereas with most business models, you get 5 to 20% in profit. Like with all this dropshipping stuff, like all this affiliate marketing stuff, you barely make anything. So out of every 10K, you'd only keep $500 to $2,000 maximum. So it is absolutely fucking nothing. May as well work, at McDonald's at this point. Now the question becomes, okay, but what kind of painful problem can I solve for someone and make it worth at least $1,000? First, I want you to think about what you're passionate about in life. Like, what do you know a lot about? Do you know a lot about sleeping, about nutrition, about fitness, about relationships, about mental health, about mindset, about social anxiety and overcoming it, about overcoming a porn addiction, or learning, or how to pass exams? Is there something that you know a lot about in life? Or is there any kind of obstacle you've overcome in your life? And let's say you don't know anything at all. Well, aren't you willing to learn something that you can teach to people for a high ticket price? And it doesn't have to take you like 10 fucking years. You can have the excuse of, oh, I'm not an expert, I don't have fucking degrees, credentials, whatever, and you wait forever until you make money. Or you can just get in the game. That's it. It's up to you. Because you have to understand you only need to be a few steps ahead of your ideal client avatar. And then you can sell to them and teach them. If people want to learn to play the guitar, for example, they don't want to learn to become pros or do concerts. They just want to know how to play a few songs to impress their family and friends. In the fitness industry, people just want to look good on the beach and lose a couple pounds. They don't want to, become Mr. Olympia bodybuilders. They don't give a shit about any of that. So most people do not have huge goals. They're not that ambitious. So you don't need to be this PhD scientist and to have been in the field for 10 years to start helping people and making a ton of money doing so. So just to give you a couple examples, a painful problem would be, I help people to get in shape, people who are overweight. Like, it's literally killing their health, ruining their life. I help couples on the verge of divorce to repair their relationship. I help people to overcome an addiction, a smoking, drinking, porn addiction, social media addiction, video game addiction, anything. It could be I help people to invest in the stock market or in real estate if you've done this before. It could literally be anything. Now, let's say you don't really have an expertise or you really don't know what kind of painful problem you could solve for someone. Well, like I said, your first option is to go and figure it out. Like, just figure out an offer that you could sell. You learn everything about it. Like, for example, you take sleeping. Well, you want to help insomniacs to sleep better. Buy every fucking book on how to sleep better. Watch every podcast by sleep experts. In a week, you'll know more than most people on sleep. And then you can start making a product around it. And if you think that no one's going to pay $1,000 at least for that, well, that's okay. You can sell something between $50 all the way to $997. And even though you'll need more sales to make 1K or 10K, well, at least those sales happen on autopilot while you're asleep. You don't have to take sales calls. And then the other benefit is you've got more freedom. Because, for example, if you make 10K per month and each client is paying you 5K per month, now if you lose one client, you lose half of your monthly income. Whereas if you've got 100 people paying you and that's how you make 10K per month, if you lose 5 clients, that's not the end of the world. You can get 5 more. It won't be a big chunk of revenue lost. So there's advantages to high ticket and to low ticket. There isn't one that's perfect or better necessarily. It really depends on you, what you want to do, how much time you have to allocate to this business, etc. and the kind of offer that you can make to people. But the bottom line is, if you want to sell something, there's two main types of products you can sell. There's physical products and digital products. You never, ever, ever want to sell a physical product until you've at least made $1 million per year in revenue with any kind of business. Otherwise, believe me, you're not ready for it. Selling physical products is probably the hardest thing you can pull off. Why? Because they have such small margins, and to get those products in the first place, even if you do dropshipping, it costs a lot. You need the manufacturing, the shipping, etc. You need to pay for the ads, the influencers. It takes a lot of money to get it started. I can't even tell you how many people I've spoken with who started dropshipping or Amazon FBA. They invested between 5 to 30 grand in the business. They even went as far as setting up a whole company like an LLC, and then they had to close down the company because they just lost a ton of money. So you have to be smart. If your dream is to build a new fitness clothing brand, well, think about it the smart way. What would be the easiest way I can build my e-commerce clothing brand for fitness without needing investors, without risking a ton of money, without getting massively in debt at the bank? First, you make a channel or an account around fitness. You don't even have to show your face technically. And then you sell digital products around it, on that topic. And then with all the money you make from digital products, you can reinvest it into starting a fitness brand. And then guess what? To get customers for your fitness brand, it will be super easy. You just put the links on your social media profiles and you're gonna start getting sales for your clothes. Like, how awesome is that? That's the smart way of doing business in 2025 and in the years to come. Now, if you haven't guessed it already, key number 2 is to generate appointments with potential buyers. If you sell a high ticket offer, you need to sell through a sales call. So it's typically a 30 to 60 minute long call where you just talk to the potential customer. You make sure they could really benefit from what you have to offer. And if they can, if you see that they're a good person, they'll show up, they'll put in the work, you make them an offer. And the reason why you want to have a sales call is because realistically, most people will not pay you 1 grand to 5 grand unless they speak with someone first. You know, spending that much money, especially in one go for most people aren't like millionaires. And even millionaires, you know, it takes a certain amount of trust. It takes a certain amount of conviction to be able to spend that much money. That's why the big advantage of low ticket is that you don't need to speak with anyone. You can just have your course, make the content, just pump out content like a machine, even have other people make the content for you or do the hardest part, all the editing, all the thumbnails, all that stuff. And then you get sales literally on autopilot while you're asleep. How insane is that? How awesome is that? Now, if you're going to do sales calls, key number 3 is closing the deals. Like, if you just hop on the call and you don't know what to do, you're not following a proven step-by-step process, a proven script, you don't take the buyer through special stages like discovering what their problems are, making them understand how bad and how painful their situation is, because most people don't buy because they don't have enough urgency. It's the same reason why most people don't take action. They hate their situation, but really, they don't hate it enough to actually do whatever it takes to change, including investing in themselves. Because whenever people spend money, they feel pain. You know, most people are not rich, like I said. Most people, they're not like used to spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on cars and clothes and all this shit. So whenever they spend money, I mean, it hurts them. I grew up in the low middle class, so I saw that all the time, you know. Whenever people would spend money, like, they didn't want to spend money. People would complain about like spending $50 a month on like public transport or whatever. Now, the big advantage is you don't need to take a lot of calls to make a lot of money. You don't need to take 100 calls a month to make 10K per month at all. You only really need to take maybe 10, 15 calls really. Because when you make content on social media to sell your products, people convince themselves they want to buy it in the first place. So only the most committed people, the people who really want to work with you, will actually book the damn call in the first place. And then you print easy money. Because, you know, you can spend all your day just sending out emails, reaching out to potential customers, and you're going to get customers like that. Like, it absolutely works. But it fucking sucks, I've done it. The much smarter way to get customers quickly is to use social media content. That's it. And finally, key number 4 is delivery. If you sell a high-ticket offer around a painful problem, what do people get after they buy from you? They get an online course, which shows them step-by-step how things are done, and 1 weekly group call with you. So it's very fun to do that weekly group call. Just people ask you their questions and you answer them, and it's quite awesome because people look up to you, they want to get your advice, your opinion, so it's fun really, it's not a chore. And you get to learn a lot about what kind of people are your potential customers. So then you can make even better content to get more customers and help more people. So it's a positive feedback loop. Now, if it's your first time doing a high ticket offer, I suggest for your first 1 to 5 customers, you just do calls with them, like a group call or a one-to-one call, depending on how fast you get the customers. And then you use the calls, the recordings of the calls, as the online course. And then You build an online course based on the feedback you heard from your customers, because you don't want to build an elaborate course and then no one buys it. Even if you're not going to do sales calls and you're going to sell something lower ticket, you're going to have a product page, a button to buy so people can actually purchase your thing. And then, as soon as somebody purchases it, you create the first module, and then the second one, and then the next one. Because that way, until somebody buys, you spend all of your time promoting the product instead of just building the best product ever when you don't really know what people want because you've never spoken with them yet. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's much more ethical to sell the product before you build it and make it a great product with the feedback of your customers, rather than just sell something that you've spent months making, you think it's a masterpiece, you think it's awesome, but maybe it's just done the wrong way and it's trash and it's not helping people. So it won't get people results and people won't like it. That's why we do things differently. That's the smart way of doing things. If you want me to teach you step by step how I've literally made thousands of dollars per day in profit selling online courses passively and high ticket programs, click the link in the description below where you can book a free strategy call with me. There's very limited spots since I want to take the calls myself and I want them to be high quality, but I'm not going to keep doing this forever. If we're a good fit, you'll get the chance to join my premium mentorship program where I'm going to teach you step by step how we build this kind of business to 10K per month and more. I'm only taking on a few more people, so click on the link in the description below, book your call before it's too late, and with that said, I'll see you on the other side.